All right. Hey, how you doing out there, collective? Now, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now, before I even start the reading, I want to reply to a comment. And I'm with you, boo. Trust me, I'm with you. But a lot of this spookism and this scarism that they have tried to fear you from tapping in is your own shadow. Now, I want you to understand that Satan is a fallen angel. Now, Satan represents Saturn structure, your shadow side. Everybody got a little demon running around inside of them. Your fallen state was from consciousness. If you look up the etymology of angel, it's messenger. Your message becomes toxic when you fall from your higher state. If you're a starseed and you come from the cosmos, you're an angel walking amongst the earth. Isn't that a fallen angel? So remember, the only thing you fear is your own shadow. That's the only thing. Now we have other demonic entities walking around here that, the foreigner, the alien, and things of that nature. But I'm talking about those that are mankind. But boo, some of that stuff they told you was lies. Just to fear you from tapping into your higher self, raising your vibration. Your own devil, your own demon is only your enemy when you don't bring it into balance, which represents duality, the light and the dark. From the darkness comes the light. Remember that. All right? Now let's tap in. Let's tap in. You know? Now, I'm not a complete expert on the topic, but I do know that much. All right? Now, let's see what's coming out. The cards. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull from the Starseed cards. You're scared of your own demon, boo. All right, Spirit, what you got for these beautiful people? Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Now, this is good energy. Good energy. Now, we're still in the energy of the Sagittarius new moon. We also have retrograde in Scorpio. So sometimes the truth might bite. And look at this. As I say that. And you see, this is your fallen state. This represents the shadow, the pain. And maybe this is realization. Letting go. And maybe it's just that. Because this does represent nostalgia. Now I'm looking at 363. Now you could be a life path number 3. But I'm also looking at 33. Now Now, 33 is the master teacher number. And you can actually look at this as your mind, body, and soul. The union of the three body parts. That's what I can see this as today. Because I see a little union going on. And I like to focus on the self more than anything outside of yourself. You know, sometimes I'll bring other people in, but I like to really focus on you. And let's see. Now we got the angel showing up here. Angel, spiritual career, as well as acceptance. And I didn't even plan that out like that. I really didn't. I really didn't plan it out just like that. Now I want to pull from these. Let me fix them first. Stop running from yourself. Saturn and Satan, same thing. Now you got deep cellular healing right here on your girl. Physical and emotional healing. And all path leads to home, which is your higher self. Now, I get this, I always see this as my lock card. You see all those pillars of salt? And that's what happens when you look back, boo. Now, this is inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze inward. That's why I was always telling you to go inward, boo. Because it's really, this journey is really about healing, cleaning up karma, past life karma. Getting to know the real you. Learning from your shadow. That's why the serpent went into the garden, to wake you up, so that you can strip the layers. That's why Adam and Eve realized they was naked when they ate from the tree of life. In essence, learning about this life's journey. Look at Jonah in the well. And of course, these is all mythos. But you get my gist. Now this is telling you to share your song, frequency, sound, and diving deep. This is you getting to the root of it. You see that? Coming up out the belly of the beast. Right there in the pit. Right there in the pit. You see? All those toxic relationships that represent this pain from the womb, from the seed, to get to your sacred connection to source. And once these become into balance, you can share your song. I'm telling you, you got to work on this all down here first. Then you become centered. Representing right here, boys to men. This is my boys to men card. Little girls to women. Right here on earth. You see? Falling into the womb, the belly. You live in the womb. And it says, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And Spirit says that you're not alone, boo. And you see, a lot of y'all going through this new portal, this 12-12 portal. Mm-hmm. Look, spiritual career is showing up here. And that's what happens when you grow. Now, sometimes you just inadvertently have a spiritual career as a light worker. You don't even have to get paid for it. You could get paid for it, but you don't necessarily have to. Now look, spiritual partnership is showing up next. That's you in spirit, the universe, in synergy, your partner in crime. When everybody take accountability for self, they lift the vibration of the planet inadvertently. That's why this massive awakening is happening. You got people waking up all the time, coming up out the illusion. The magician is real. That's why he's called the magician. The trickster. His siren song is elegant. Wasn't Satan beautiful? The seductive allure. It's real. And you think you can't get duped. The devil, the demon, the shadow is cunning and baffling. Yeah. And he work on your fears, your deepest desires. Now I was looking at couple of videos that came across my path. Now I don't know why I keep saying Spider-Man. I don't know why I keep saying Spider-Man, but it's something so deep about Spider-Man about to come out in that regards. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I was looking at some commentary in regards to Serena Williams. And when I talk about when you can see the pain in somebody, I almost wanted to just, I just felt it all deep down in my soul. I just wanted to cry so bad for her. I have never seen nothing like, I mean, that was different. That was different. That was so different. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I think there's something going on with her health, mental health, and more than that. Now you got teaching and learning right here. There's a lot that you can teach from that pain. And remember, we're always in a state of learning. Nobody has all the answers. But one thing I can say is anything that they try to scare you away from, that's what you want to go towards. Try to figure out what's really going on. Because it's deeper than what you think. More extraordinary than you think. And a lot of the information lies at the North Pole, your North Node. Now, came across that video in regards to the fourth dimension. And I don't know why somebody actually thought that I was, saying that the person within the video was saying something really profound, which I think it probably is, because, it really does talk about the shadow when you think of our mind in a three-dimensional state. The fourth dimension, actually, they say it's 11, which I think is ironic because 11 represents the intuition. But it made me think about string theory and all these things. Now, I never in my life would imagine I will be interested in learning about string theory. But I want to hear about it from a person that believes in the dome theory, flat earth. Now, Bro Sanchez. I went to look through his videos. I ain't seen nothing in that regard, but yeah, I think that would be so deep. Yeah. I really respect his teaching. He's my favorite. And I don't care what nobody say about it. And do I think he have all the answers? No. Do I agree with everything he say? No. But most of it. And you got some type of karmic completion. And look what it's lined up with. And I think this is the willing to step outside of this box, this fear, this pain, to take accountability. Because there's always a gray area. And that represents duality, the mix, the split. Colors mean everything. They all represent all of your chakras. That's why they're there. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. A freaking rebirth. Sometimes I think I really just go up with against the status quo just despite it. It's the rebellion state. Listen, I don't believe nothing that they say. Nothing. A damn thing. Now we got mystery. Right here on this deep cellular healing. And look at her with the mask on. Don't that look like Serena Williams? Don't it? Now we got ambition. Right here on the well and the Orca elders. Teaching and learning. And look, Spirit said, get your sexuality in order. And I don't mean that in regards to your preference, but your root. And look at that lion showing up. that represents fear. The cowardly lion, which is courage. And you see, embracing her shadow. Now, in essence, if it was like, I guess reflecting the same equal parts in color and shade and variance, that I think that's kind of like the fourth dimension, if I'm not mistaken. Because the third, you will receive the reflection. Now, that's why I thought that was so profound, because looking up the spiritual meaning of it, it's a higher state of consciousness. The numbers, because my numbers is 444, which is stability, protection. Now, I told a story about losing that $444 money order, but 444. This is usually that number that you're seeing constantly as you enter your awakening. And and I kept telling everybody, I keep saying the number 14, what does it mean? Now, I'm not sure if it's really relevant to that, but it was just so profound that the video was talking about the fourth dimension, 44 million views, 14 years ago. Not what he said. Now here we have connectivity. And that's your connection. And look at it. It's demonstrated through, I think that's her hair. But to all sentient beings on this earth, everything. The trees, the flowers, the food, everything. And the connection to the synchronicities, the various ways in which spirit speaks to you, the universe, to let you know that is real. It's almost undeniable. The confirmation. I hear you. I see you. That's what it meant for me. And then I start to think to myself, if we're living in a simulation, it's really a projection. Will we ever really be able to see in such a state? I don't know. Feel free to chime in. Tell me what you think. Awareness is here. I guess being aware of the possibilities, the curiosity. And look what's here. Ascend. Now this awareness is under deep cellular healing. That's why it's very important that you get these relationships in order. Especially these gender wars. You don't know how constantly under judgment. Didn't Spirit just put the trophy out there, the trophy wife out there on display so that you can see the part that you need to probably work on? That's why the star is on profile. You're worshiping the wrong ones. Look, now somebody else said something about the petrified rocks. This is what this is giving me. Now, I don't have a lot of information on that, but I don't see them as demons. Some people believe that they were trees. The mountains were big trees. Now, I can't, I'm going to find that lady video. She don't even have a lot of views either. I think she's been on here a long time. But I came across her page and she was talking about the petrified rocks. It was so eye-opening. But I'm going to look for it. Haven't seen her videos come across my page in a long time. But she was on to something. Yeah. This needs to be a fearless journey. Dorothy. I think everybody needs to go back and recap and look at the original one. Maybe even the Wiz, I don't know. Now we have trust, your ambition, the frequency, the sound, and whatever you may dig into. Trust the process. Now, I want to say another thing too, that you got a lot of people out here that within the spiritual community, they're trickster spirits, they're illusionists, and all that good jazz. And I'm not saying that they don't give you a lot of great information, but it doesn't negate that sometimes they are grifters. And I'm not saying that you can't learn nothing from a grift. Just understand a grift when you see one. Now, we have anticipation and ingenuity here. Now, I don't know why I feel like this is spirit waiting. Your higher self. I just feel it. It keep coming out the cards. At the bottom was vitality. And it's so funny that they all look like some type of situation that you put up under a microscope. Has a lot to do with your own vision, the scope. And I tell you, when I went to school for graphic design and learning about photography, the camera, oh wow. In 2020, y'all. 2020. Now, when I went into graphic design, I thought I was fitting to learn something in regards to drawing, stuff like that right there. It took me down a whole nother. Listen, when I tell y'all, Spirit did that. That was so profound for me, y'all. I cried about going through history again because Who want to learn that, right? Boy, I think I learned more in those little 2 months than I did in my whole life. It was crazy. Went to school for social work. Got a bachelor's degree in social work. Learned more about life and graphic design. That was crazy. Now we got the Empress and the High Priestess as well as the Magician showing up. And I'm going to leave it right there. Because that's really what it's all about. And all those are you. That's your connection. That's your connection, boo. And there go Dorothy. Home plate. Wow. Tap in. I want to hear from you. Hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one, boo.